Once, in a faraway village, there were some people who had a very easy life. They had money, so they didn't want to work hard. They just sat under the shade of the trees all day, watching the world go by. They really believed that if you have enough money, you can just buy everything, even a good harvest, without ever getting your hands dirty. But there was one man who didn't have that kind of money. All he had was his own strength. While the others were making fun of him from the shade, he was out there in the hot sun. He didn't have a motor to pump water or a tractor to help him. He had to carry heavy pots of water on his back, walking up and down that hill, over and over again. It was exhausting, but he just kept going. Then, the weather turned bad. The ground became so dry it started to crack open. The men in the shade just gave up and went home, saying the soil was dead. But this man didn't quit. He spent the whole day on his knees, digging small circles in the dirt around every single plant. He moved the soil by hand to make sure the little bit of water he had stayed right at the roots. He wasn't waiting for a machine, he was doing the work himself. When it was time to harvest, the people who stayed in the shade had nothing. Their fields were dry because they didn't really care for them. But the man on the hill had the best crop in the village. He proved that when the soil is hard, you just have to work harder. In the end, his willpower was the only thing that mattered. This story tells us that hard work is the only thing that truly grows. So, never let go and never step out of your journey just because it is difficult. Keep doing the work and keep moving forward, because great achievements belong to those who refuse to quit. Never stop trying and never stop your work, because the real success comes after all the hard work you have done. It is only after facing the biggest difficulties that the true reward will finally come to you. If this story lit up the inner strength within you, subscribe to grow with us in this journey. Thank you for watching.